Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And I know it's been 2 years since the last time I uploaded anything. So life has been life. It's been a lot, guys, but I'm here to just update you and tell you what has been going on. This is going to be like a very quick, not like quick, but something that I could just put out there for everyone to see and understand why I haven't posted, because I've been getting some comments about, hey, why don't you tell us how your moving has been? Why don't you tell us this, that? And it's not like I don't want to, but like I said, life has been lifing and it's been so much going on. Like, for example, I actually got pregnant like a couple of weeks when I got here, so I couldn't do much. Yeah, I did, and I've had my baby. She's about to be 2 years in October, so it's really not funny, but it really took a toll on me. Imagine you trying to settle down, kind of learn how to do things around country that you've never been to before, and then you get pregnant. You can't do much. You can't even do anything. So it was very depressing for me. I didn't really want to be around anybody like that, except like with my husband, because pregnancy, to me, I enjoyed every bit of it, except when it was like really close to when I was gonna have the baby. Then it was a bit of a hassle for me. So that was like the very first event that happened to me. And I know people will be like, oh, why didn't you take us in event of that? Nobody kind of knew I was pregnant except like my very closest friend and my families. Even when I had my baby shower, my gender review, I didn't tell nobody. I literally didn't tell nobody because it was just something that I didn't want to share. I mean, it's my pregnancy. At the end of the day, I could tell who I want to tell, but I didn't really want to share. And that was okay. I mean, if anybody do the same thing to me, I don't have any reason to be mad, because like, why would you be mad? They didn't want to share and they have every right not to. So, I move on with it. Then pregnancy was, I'm sorry. So pregnancy was good. I had a baby girl, and she's so pretty. I would have to show you guys, but right now she's in daycare because she's a big girl, and I'm off today. But since she's in daycare, I was like, hey, let me take this opportunity, because tomorrow she's obviously going to be home with me, and I'll probably will not be able to do what I'm doing right now. So I was like, hey, let me take this opportunity and just do this right quick, since it's just me and hubby at home. Before he even goes to work, let me just use this opportunity to just do what I have to do. And that was it. So after that, we had the baby, and during the process of having the baby, it was a lot, because like I said, I was very depressed during my pregnancy. People might be asking, why are you depressed? That's a blessing from God. I get that, okay? I get that, but we didn't really like prepare for not marriage, but for having the baby. It happened because God said it was time. Because God said it was time, and then we did that. But my in-laws, like, literally, they were like very supportive of me. My husband, they helped us, got a lot of things for the baby, like, no doubt, got a lot of things for the baby and all that kind of stuff. And I was like, really blessed and really happy that I could experience a family that loved me like wholeheartedly, like I was theirs. Like, everybody showed me love and stuff, and I was really grateful for that. So after that scenario, then, mind you, I was like pregnant, and I was working, because at the time I could not even stay home because I needed the insurance. And with my husband's job, I had to wait till November to be on his insurance. And I'm telling you, that was one of the things I was like, oh my God, I don't even know how to drive. I don't know how to do nothing, like literally nothing. The only thing I know how to do is cook my food and stay at home. Like, my husband had to take me every single where. It was kind of frustrating, because at sometimes you just want to like vibe and go out on your own, you know, that kind of thing. But my husband had to like take me everywhere. It was very frustrating. I was like very, very dependable. I was like depending on him and things like that. And I didn't like it. Tell you the honest truth, I did not like it. You know, I would always complain like, hey, I want to learn how to drive, but at the same time, everybody would be like, well, you're pregnant, you know. And on my husband's side of the family, this is the first great grandchild, not grandchild because my husband is a grandbaby, great grandchild. Like, so they were like, really, no, you don't have to learn how to drive now. Learn how to drive after you have the baby. And I get it from their point of view. Don't get me wrong, I really understand. But in my mind, I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. But then, even after like even before I became like really visible, like really before you even know I was pregnant or anything, my husband would be like, okay, let's put you on the road. I'll be so scared. Like, even my mother-in-law would be like, you know, let's put you on the road. I'll be so scared. But then I told myself, I'm like, well, that's the only way you're gonna learn how to drive. So, and I started being on the road, like just like in the neighborhood, nothing serious. I started going, you know, just driving out, not by myself though, obviously, because I had to go get my permit, obviously. And then when I got my permit, I was able to stay on the steering wheel and then go from there. So, ignore how I'm looking right now. I'm gonna fix it. For now, I just have to like do my concealer and blend. Okay, so you know, and that was that. Then when I started, because I had, like I said earlier, I could not be on my husband's insurance until November. I remember that the baby was supposed to come on October, which she did, obviously. And then, you know, I had to like find insurance for myself. I couldn't apply for any financial stuff because, you know, it wasn't just ideal at the time. So I had to work. And then the job I could only get was like a group home where you have like children that the government is taking care of. You had to like, but I wasn't doing anything strenuous now. I wasn't like lifting heavy loads or anything like that. No, I wasn't doing anything like that. But mentally, it was very, very, very draining. It was something that I didn't want to go to work. Like, I would literally cry going to work. You know, my husband would have to remind me like, well, Gloria, you know, we don't have you're not on my insurance right now. And my husband has my husband worked for the state, like he worked for the state, so he has great insurance. I'm just like, but this is like, I'm pregnant, for God's sake. But I couldn't get on the insurance. So every time I go to work, I'll like literally cry. I'll be so depressed. I would not want to go. I would not want to go at all. I would like, no, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. My husband would be like, you know, just go, just manage. So, you know, I did. I worked there like all through my pregnancy. Even when I got there, like, you know, they had to tell the boys like, hey, Miss Gloria is pregnant, so you guys would have to like be nice. But you know, these boys, if you know the kind of place I'm talking about, you know that they don't really be caring. Those boys don't think like regular sorry, this is my nose ring. I'm not trying to pick my nose. Okay, these boys don't be thinking like regular teenagers or young kids and stuff. You know, they've been through a lot mentally, so they don't be, you know, if they get mad, they tend to destroy everywhere, things like that. So it was, like I said, it was a hassle for me, but I had to manage. I had to go. I had to go hustle for the daily bread. You know, it was, like I said, it was not even more of like the money part. It wasn't more of like the money part. It was more of like me and my insurance and being able to do something. Like, I mean, what if the baby decides to come earlier than that, and, you know, me wasting time thinking, oh, you know, that kind of thing. Like, I mean, I went to doctor's visit. Everything is, if you don't have Medicaid or government assistance, you need insurance, so you pay out of pocket. And me and you know that paying out of pocket is a mess. So, you know, we could not do that. So this was going on. I was still living my life. Don't get me wrong. Just because I say I'm depressed does not mean that I'm home, I'm crying. No. But I was still living my life. But it was really frustrating. It was really frustrating. And then that was all we did. And then we moved forward. So after that, where is my... I'm sorry. Okay, hold on. So for my bronzer, I'm just trying this out. I never tried this out before. I think the lighting probably might make me look a little bit white, but I promise you I'm not. I mean, I've been doing my makeup for years. I promise you I'm not, but we'll see how this one works. I've never used it before, but if it doesn't look good, we don't use it anymore. But I think it's not bad. I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's bad. So okay, there we go. So yeah, so there was a time I got hit by one of the boys. He hit me like this little guitar he had, and I was like, I wasn't scared because I was ready to defend myself, but I had to think, Gloria, you have a baby, you really cannot be messing around like that, trying to defend yourself. I was like, damn, my conscience was right, so I really didn't defend myself or anything like that, because I didn't want to be, mess up something, and then everyone will be like, but you're pregnant, why did you try and do anything back? You're not supposed to. That that kind of mess. Now they be like, okay, well, you're pregnant, which was understandable at the time. I was like, well, at least I'm defending myself. But no, once you're pregnant, you and your baby come first. Yeah, you and your baby have to come first, and you have to do anything to avoid issue. You have to do anything to avoid fights and all that kind of mess. So, and that was what I did. Anyways, so there were times where my husband would be so mad. I swear to God, he would be like, I'm gonna come there and mess everybody up. I'd be like, no, like, we knew how this job was before we took any part of it, so this has nothing to do with you coming here to fight anybody. But I understand, as a man, that's your wife, that's your baby, things like that. But so this went on. Some days are better than others, don't get me wrong, but one thing I did know is that I really did eat a lot when I was pregnant, and I liked it because when I had my baby, like when I pushed my baby out, everybody was like, because she was a 7 pounds, and I can't even remember the ounces, but she was like a very healthy, good, like big baby, average looking baby. And when I be asking people like, oh, my baby was just 6, I'm like, damn, like, and I wasn't even that big. Don't get me wrong, I was not even that big. I promise you, I wasn't. But the baby was like 7 pounds, and But then after we did all that, then there was a time I had a false alert for my. See, it's coming together. There was a time I had a false alert for the baby. Like it was coming, but because I ate I don't want to mention the restaurant or anything, but I ate something that I didn't agree with my stomach, and it messed me up. And we had to like drive emergency to the hospital. They monitored me for about probably 2 hours, gave me some fluid because they said I was very dehydrated. I'm like, how am I even dehydrated? But they gave me some fluids and all that kind of stuff, and I was fine. Then they sent me home. But when we came home, I took my time. I made sure that I really, really, really rested. I didn't do anything, go anywhere. And shout out to my husband though. Like, my husband was really the goat when I was pregnant. Like, my husband took care of me. Like, my husband would do the laundry. My husband would do the dishes. Like, everything you can think of where I was supposed to do. Like, my husband really did all of that stuff, and it made me realize that, wow, this man truly loved me, or or whatever. And I was really happy about that. I like I said, I didn't really do much because I didn't have a high risk pregnancy or anything. Don't get me wrong, I really did not have a high risk pregnancy, but you know, my husband, maybe being our first child and stuff, because he has never had a baby before and neither have I, but maybe because being our first child, it was just like taking every precaution. But at the same time, I don't think so. I just feel like I'm pregnant. He probably don't understand how it is being pregnant, and obviously, but he knows that it's not easy. Maybe that was one of the reasons why, you know, he took every up. He just loves me. How about that? But that was it though. And then we had but we had our baby shower, we had our gender reveal. When we found out it was a girl, because one of our family members were like, hey, let's have a gender reveal. I was like, oh, but how are we going to know? Are you going to go to the ultrasound with us? Well, she was like, oh no, just let them know that you don't want to know. I was like, oh, okay, I see what you mean. So I let them know that we didn't want to know. So we didn't. So she was like, okay, you know what, just close your eyes and all of that stuff, then we'll let you know. Like, we have to put it like in a like envelope and stuff, and then you can give it to whoever. Hold on. And you can give it to whoever is going to be doing the review. So I was like, okay. So we gave it to my husband's one of my husband's cousin that planned the review and stuff like that. And I did. So this was, so we gave it to her. So after the ultrasound, we went to the gym. Obviously me, I didn't work out or whatever, but because my husband boxes on the side, you know, apart from what he does professionally, but he boxes on the side. So my husband boxed on the side, and then I had to do my eyeliner. I'd be focused when I was doing that stuff. But my husband boxed on the side, and it'd be like going to work out and stuff. So, you know, me, it was just me. It's not like now where the baby is here, like I'll be getting spent on my baby, but it was just me and him back then. So I didn't really like to stay by myself, because I was still having the feel of being a Nigerian. You always have people around you, I mean, literally. So I was not used to the peace and quiet of this kind of place. Like, I was not used to the peace and quiet. So you know, that was one of the things too. So after that we went back home. Then they started planning the baby shower for us. No, this is not it, sorry. They started planning the baby shower for us. It was like really fun, I'm not gonna lie. I really like this blush though. So it was like really fun. We did a lot of games, and shout out to you know, Question, Shatiz, Mache, Pete, like everybody, in case they ever watch this video. But they did it, and it was so much fun. I remember when we found out we're having a girl, because majority of the family, they wanted a girl, because in my husband's family, like, he has him, and then he has two brothers. Like, I know Papa, which is my baby's grandpa, wanted a girl too. But you know, they're like, as long as the baby's healthy. No, liars, no. They wanted girls too, and we were doing that. So God gave us a girl. I'm happy that he did. Sorry, I like blush. I like a lot of blush. I'm sorry. It just brings out everything in me. But we had a girl, and then everybody was so happy about that. Everybody was like, yes, we have a girl. So I'm not going to be putting on lashes today, just because, like I said, I'm only doing this makeup just because of you guys. Nothing special. I'm not going nowhere. The only thing I'll be doing is going to pick the baby up from daycare when it's time. So I will not be using lashes today. I will just use my mascara to just look so good. And I think that's about it. I'm almost done. I don't know if this video is like almost an hour, but anyways, so we did that. Then we did a baby shower. It was so much fun. When I did this video, I will put pictures of stuff like that, probably insert some clips too of like videos, and when we found out it was a girl and all that kind of thing. But if not, just take it from me and of how I'm telling you. But I'm going to try my best because I'm still trying to learn how to do this editing stuff. I've seen a lot of, you know, like people telling me in the comments, like, you know, not a lot of, but you know, majority of the comment, like, editing is hard. And I admit it is hard. Like, it is not an easy thing to do. So, you know, I'm trying my best. I'm really trying my best. I've asked a lot of people questions about certain things. Everybody has really been helpful, and then we're going to try our best. But yeah, but I think I'm looking good. Anyways, so we're gonna do a lip gloss today. Like I said, I'm not doing a big video, so we're gonna do a lip gloss. And majority of my lip gloss, I'll be getting them from like cheap, like $5 or something, because I'm not gonna spend a lot of money for no lip gloss. I'm not gonna be doing that because it don't, to me, it just don't make no sense. But okay, let me use my mirror. Okay. Ignore how I put my lipstick on. I'm sorry. Well, women. But I love this. I really do. It is just, it feels so good and warm in my mouth. But that is all for my makeup, and then I'm gonna like talk some more, and then we're gonna end this video. But yeah, so we did the agenda review. We it was so much fun. Okay, so we're gonna let that sit. It was so much fun. Okay, I'm done. I can let this down. Okay guys, I think this makeup looks really nice. The lighting is not really helping because, like I said, those are things that I'm still working on, but this is just one of the things like I really wanted to talk to you guys about. And to me, I feel like I did good, like with the lighting and stuff, because I really wasn't seeing the whole process, but trust the process, and the process was good. Okay, so anyways, we did the general review, and then after that I had a scare again for my pregnancy, where I went for one of my doctor's visits, and she was like, the baby's heartbeat was a little too fast, like it was kind of out of rhythm just a little bit. So she had to ask us like immediately to go to like the emergency room, and they're gonna check everything about the baby. I think this is my mascara too that I use. It's so good. I already did one. I have two mascaras, so that's why. But so she was like, you know, we have to go to like the emergency room, and we went. I stayed there, the monitor. I'm telling you, I had a good experience with my pregnancy, and I really thank God for that, because I've heard horror stories with like colored women, we not getting like the best care. But I'm really grateful that that was not my case, and I have nothing but to say thank you to Jesus Christ that that wasn't my case, because I don't know what I would have done. Even when I was having the baby, like delivering and stuff, it was like thankful. Like I said, thank God for everything. That's the only thing I can say, because this country is a mess. It's a mess when it comes to like selling things, and but overall we thank God though. That's the point. That's the whole, like that's the whole point. But I really like my makeup. I think I look chic with it. I think it's just like an everyday makeup to just like run errands. Like one day I'm gonna have like a detailed video of what products I use for my makeup, how I mean, you see how I do my makeup, but this is just like the version where I'm just like putting stuff, like trusting the process and things like that. I am not a professional makeup artist. I'm sure you can tell. I'm not, but I hold my own. I don't need, like, I remember when people would want to travel, they'll be like, oh, be doing my makeup for me. I was not one of them. The one thing I was scared of, not really scared, but one thing I kind of worried about more was more of my hair. But guess what? I cut my hair too. I cut my hair like few months when I got here, because after I took, oh, you remember the braids I took coming down here? After I took those braids down, I think I like had like my mother-in-law did a cornrow for me, but then after that I cut my hair, and it was a whole era for me. I enjoyed cutting my hair. I enjoyed every bit of it. But yeah, I love this makeup. But I'm just gonna run through, because the next video you guys will be seeing me in is probably to introduce my daughter to you guys and do a whole new story time of the kind of personality she has, like who she look like. Probably my husband might feature in that video. I cannot promise because it's very busy, but if not, it would just be me and my baby. But we had another scare, and then they monitored me for about 2 hours, and then everything was fine. She was just like, probably the baby just had like it, you know, we are humans, nobody's perfect, but I don't know, but she was fine. And then we came back home. So I didn't decide on the baby's name until 2 months before she was born. So we had one name, which I would not say because I probably might be using it if we do have another child and it's a girl. So I don't want to say ignore these two. I just packed up where I did my makeup. I haven't cleaned my hands or whatever. But I had the name like 2 months before we had the baby. And then after that, I kind of told my family like, hey, this is the baby's name. Don't say anything to anybody till we have the baby's name. I told my in-laws too. So after we had the baby's name was when we started telling people my baby's name. And like I said, that will be a review. For those that know, don't say nothing under this video, okay? This is for people that don't know and want to know update about me. When I make a video, I'll probably do it like next week or tomorrow. I don't know. But before this one will upload, I'll probably be filming the other one. But we had a scare, and then we came back home. It was good. I'm not gonna lie, I was worried. I was like, am I gonna have this baby early? I didn't imagine, because a friend of mine at the time was gonna have a baby in November but had a baby in September. So I was like, oh my god, it was so much for her because this baby was in the NICU. It was I see wherever she is, I don't want to say her name, but she know herself. But I give you 10 hands. I mean 3 bosa for you. I give it to you. It was a lot because we always keep our communication steady. We're friends, you understand. I was always there for her and she was there for me too. Even when we had our baby, because I had my baby in October, but because our baby was born premature, it felt like my baby and her baby were growing together, even if they were 1 month apart. So we were like, and I have this other friend where we had our baby like almost the same time. Like my other friend our baby is 5 days older than my child. So like I said, we were counting milestones together, but we made ourselves understand that each child is different. That's one thing you need to know. Like my baby didn't sleep at night for 4 months while their babies were sleeping. I'll be like, oh my god, what is going on? What am I doing wrong? Like I literally did not get any rest. But I had to understand that every child is different. But that's friendship though. But I'm gonna talk about that in the other video where I have my child with me. But for now, then prior to when I had the baby, I was so over being pregnant. I swear to God, I was done. I was like, I would just dig my hand if I'm just gonna bring this baby. I was so, if you're a woman and you've had a baby before, the last few weeks of you being pregnant is the worst. Like I was so tired. I was like, oh my god, like I'm tired of being pregnant. But I have to understand there's time for everything, you know. Not be rush person they do. But I had to schedule my induction for my child because I was like, at 36 weeks, this girl is coming out. But my due date was October 17th. I had my baby October 15th. So for those of you that want to run your mouth now, just so you know, my baby came 2 days early, which I don't see the difference in. So the delivery part of my baby will be with the video where I have my child, so you guys can see the kind of child she is. She is like, I don't know, I feel like they gave birth to her with 2 brains because she's very smart. I'm telling you, like for her age. So I'm going to do that video with that. But for now, I'm going to get off this video, this product that I'm using. If I remember where I got, because some of my makeup are still makeups that I bought from Nigeria. I haven't really bought makeup here, like maybe just some, like for example, the bronzer. I got this from Amazon a couple of days ago. So I haven't really been buying makeup here. I bought some certain things, don't get me wrong, but like my foundation and some certain things, some are from, because I don't have just one foundation, but I like to use one, you know. I have like my favorite, but I'm going to list all that when we do like makeup video. But under the comments, just let me know, or on the comment section, sorry, just let me know things you want me to do, what kind of videos you want me to make. You want a couples video, mother and daughter video, or you just want me? I don't care. I'm very even if this is social media, I'm not going to know everything about me, obviously, but I'm very open to answering questions and just moving forward. But other than that, I'm going to just kind of go away now because I kind of don't know what else to say. I know what else to say, but I don't want to jump because that's for another video. But I'm gonna go away now, and then I will see you guys some other time. But other than that, this makeup, I like this. It's just chic. It's just let me throw something on my face and just go out. Not like, hey, this is the kind of wedding makeup. No, but we shall see. It things I get to put niggas on. Oh, if you don't know, I'm a Barb. I'm a Nicki Minaj fan. So my laugh is annoying. But anyways, I'll catch you guys later. So please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Please. This is not my life's work anyways, but I really like to do YouTube. And if it comes to the time where I have to earn money, I'm going to get that cash and clear that check. But for now, please just help me support my ministry. I beg. I've been supporting everybody else. Support my own. That's the only thing I ask from you people. No, I'm not asking for money, nothing. I'm just asking to support my ministry. Okay? Peace out. Get it, Gloria!
How do you record?
You got him on?
There you go, video. Okay.
It's recording now.
Get it down.
Come on down.